Hello. How are you? So we're back with you. We said we'd come right behind the post office, and that is what we have done. This is Holetown Post Office, police station, magistrate's court, just over there, library. This is the way you will come down into here, right opposite Massey Supermarket in Holetown. You may remember it as Super Center, whatever. So Sunset Crest Super Center. You will see how much sand has been pushed up here, trying to clear back up this car park. Obviously it was a tractor or something. You can also see it over there. It's been pushed back out of Surfside as well, because that would have obviously got a lot of sand in on the deck. It's been pushed back out as well. You can see it there in the mounds. You can see it from the beach front a little bit better in a few seconds. For those of you that are on here, I know Pom Pom and the best man will be on, and I'm sure that my wife will be on, and I'm sure there are many others that love Holetown, Niff, etc, etc, etc. Just to name a few, David Sullivan, etc. Just to name a few of them, of the many that do. You're going to be shocked in a second if you've not seen the first look at it just now from the other side of this beach when we were unable to walk around the point. You're now going to have a good look at it. You're going to see the kind of damage that has happened down here. A lot of damage. Oh look, let me get this right. Hold on. The beautiful, interesting, talented, correct, and handsome person is down here. I'm going to go put him on camera now. He's a little bit camera shy, so don't worry about him. You can see he has a big smile on his face, aka One Curly. Oh, he's running from me, don't mind, he's faster than him. But look at all the rocks that have been moved from under here. They've had tremendous damage. Look, the actual steps here are broken off. I know that there are many of you who were here just last month. Wait, it's July, month before. You will remember that these were steps that you were walking on to this beach. Notice to this beach, which is not here at the moment. I come your way, Curly, don't worry about it. I mean, tell everybody we had to come and talk to you. So, just remember we're on video. Where are you going? Serious damage in here, man. Whoa, I cannot. How are you going? I can't even imagine what down here was like when the system was passing by. The whole front section here, this bar area, has been dislodged. As you will see, all of the beaches have gone as well. But knowing Zaccios and this tropical sunset, they'll have this up and running very soon. We'll give you progress on the progress on that, and you can see why it was a good thing we didn't come around there just now. That's the kind of surge that we would have come through with our equipment. But look at this. So this tells you the power. Zaccios has been here for a long time. Never seen this happen before. Underneath, all the rocks have been pulled out and scattered from under here. So this is going to take some serious work to get this sorted out. And the beach, you can look at it from here, nil and void at the moment. This will all start to come back, and I don't see David this morning, not too sure where he is. So David, if you're on here, we will discuss it later on of what it's like, because I haven't seen it this morning. But again, I'm not sure if you could be having lunch at this time. That usually does happen. I just wanted that you have a look and see what this was like, the kind of damage that's being incurred. You know, it's not just on the south, it's not just in the fishing industry, it's not just makeshift bars and things that are maybe on the beach. It is all kinds of establishments that have been impacted. This is one on the west coast, and you know, they have. I've seen some stuff from down in Spikestown that has been sort of like horrifying, to say the least. But that's how it is here. We may not have had the wind. We certainly didn't have the fury that our neighbours to the west have had. However, we certainly had the fury and the awesomeness and the power of the sea. There's no question about that. I don't know if it had been any closer, if it had been any different. The distance that we were off probably gave it a chance to generate itself before it hit our coastline. So we probably saw as bad a seas as associated with Beryl. But you can see all of these routes exposed. These are never exposed. I shouldn't say never, but rarely. You can see the front of these here, but not white clean like this. All this section here is being pushed back. And you can see how much sand has been brought back out of I can't believe that as well. Surfside, they've had a lot of sand that they've pushed back out of their property, back onto the beach again. We take a walk down here because I'm very keen on seeing Holetown Beach itself. Oh wow, check this out, man. Wait, do you see that? Let me not. You saw a glimpse of it, but let me go here on the point. Let me give you all a circle of love, just so you can see what here's like, so you can hear the sounds and stuff. There's no rain now, so I'm comfortable walking on this manchester tree. It should be fine. We can just stand on the end here and we can give you an elevated view of Holetown area. When they come around to our right in this rotation that we're going to go on now, you're going to be blown away. You will know what down here was like up to a couple of days ago, and you can visually see what has happened on this coastline. First of all, here we go. Let's start from here, and we get in right back up here again. So you get a double view of this little beach here. I'm sure you all just looked at this section over here and sort of like horror, because this is the strongest beach to me, as far as I'm concerned, the strongest beach in the west coast, and this would not be including Carlisle Bay. This would be this and Brandon's, Carlisle Bay, three strongest. This in the immediate west coast. Holetown beaches is usually very, very, very strong. I cannot recall the last day that I saw this concrete walkway down here. Normally, from right here at this point here, would be under sand, and it would work its way down. But I cannot ever say I've ever seen this piece of boardwalk here actually exposed. Maybe when I first built it, but that was a long, long, long time ago when I first laid this here. But yeah, that's how it is right now down here. So heavy duty movement. A little while ago, we would be walking with an 7 foot, I would say, embankment of sand. There would have stretched between this one here, and would have come right down to right here. So you can see how much sand has shifted from here. Tremendous shift of sand for sure. I would imagine further down around the corner may have a fairly large beach now, but we will see that in a couple of seconds time, because that's the direction we're going in. Again, thank you for on and off, on and off, on and off. We want to carry a continuous broadcast of the Holetown area, but you all would know if you were on earlier why we had to stop that and restart again. In case you are trying to find where we are, we're directly behind the Holetown police station. This is known as Holetown Beach. If you come to Surfside, or you come up in that general area and you come on the point here, you will not see the other part of the beach we're going to go around the corner to normally. However, notice just now we could see from where we were on that point right down the entire beach. Only disappeared around by Mango Bay, Palm Beach and Kama. We're going to show you that now. This is one of the bigger of the washaway areas on the west coast. Holetown River and the whole Thames reminded them of that. This is what it's named after. This here, and there's speculation about it at Discovery Bay as well. But either which way, both of them are major water arteries for rainfall and stuff from inland out. All the sand has been moved in the past to try and keep it clear, especially when there's a hurricane coming in. That is generally what is done. Be careful when you're walking around banks like this here, because underneath there is going to be extremely soft. Yep, there you go. I just went down to my, whoops, I just run back on that one again. Okay, so just right here is all dead sand. So all this banking here, I will lose my shoes. I'm going to take them off and go around though, because I want to get through here. But if you are wearing shoes out here, you will lose them in this section for sure, because this is like quicksand almost. It has that kind of effect on you. All this is loose sand that is sitting right here at the moment. So I'm telling you right now, ankle, let's see how bad it gets. Shin, let's see, I got a fairly firm embankment here. I didn't do too badly there. I did try and walk through a little closer to the brown water just now. I went down to knees, so that's when I ducked back, as you all would have seen that. Obviously, Olympian speed that I pulled just now to get back there quickly. Alright, you would not see, from where that concrete is, you would not see any of that beach at all really. You would see it in the far, far end down by Sandpiper, but you won't see it here because of the sand that's usually mounded in this area. This is sand that's being pushed up, but look, just beyond these mounds, that is what height there was. Right out, that big box on the beach, that was not visible 3 weeks ago. That would have been completely under sand. Maybe the very top part where the grass is, that little section there, you can actually see the weathering on it. You can see grass growing on top of it. So all that would have been sand prior to what happened with Beryl. Alright, so I want to put back on my shoes again. We got to take them off just now, so I'm going to put you down and let you watch some of this. Remember, where you're looking at right now is probably one of the best snorkeling areas in the island, because right here is where they feed these stingrays, tarpon, and also turtles, with all the fish that these guys bring in behind us. They would usually feed them in this area. So almost all the pleasure vessels that cruise the coastline of Barbados will stop here for you to snorkel to see those things. You can do that right from this beach. If you're staying anywhere down here, you can push off. Right now, as I said, as you can see, a lot of the beach is missing. Normally where that wave is about to break now is where you'll be stepping into the water. So you can see how much beach is missing. So it's usually just a matter of a couple of yards off of the actual shoreline that you can go out to. And you can actually walk around in Chesapeake or whatever. All right, so I leave you for a second watching this while I put this on. Sorry, it's not the blue Caribbean Ocean, but right now that's where we are, and I want to put back on my shoes. I warned you about the, you know, the problems of walking areas like this without shoes because of pieces of gable and stuff sticking up in the air. However, there's also the possibility of broken glass. You can find as well on these beaches. Remember, all these are high activity areas with beach bars and stuff, you know, so, and we're right at the bottom of First Street, so you could find some stuff on the beach. And also because of all of the heavy washing stuff that we've seen over the last couple of days, any of that, which should usually be under soil, you would see the beautiful decorative glass that you collect on the west coast. All that started out as golden bottles. Sorry, golden bottles, wow. All that started out as a real original bottle, which is very, very sharp. And over a period of time, it gets etched and roughed and sandblasted per se, and will make that smooth and, I would say, yeah, beautiful, not, well, smoother edges, but beautiful tough piece of glass. So all that could be possibly in here before it gets nice and sandblasted and smoothed out. All right, this is where all the guys, we usually find all the guys here coming off, launching their jet skis and their watercraft from here. So if you're ever coming onto 𝐶𝐬 or anywhere down in here, please do not park and block this area. This is where they will put them in, launch them, and bring them out of the water. This is at the bottom of First Street itself. Right in front of us is 𝐶𝐬 Beach Facility. Look at the amount of beach has gone here. All right, so the same distance of the upper elevation here, pretty much is the same distance it would have been out coming off at a 45-degree angle. Where you're seeing all the debris on the beach now is where it would have started to take its down angle, but the above section between that debris and the ridge up there would have been the ridge height. This is why I keep saying this is one of the strongest beaches in the island, or on this west coast anyhow, and that's because of its density and the thickness of it. However, we have seen north swells come up here and come right into the properties, and that was this year alone, so that can happen. I imagine it would have happened over the last few days as well. Get everything here if you want. You can come on the beach, get your beach chairs and umbrellas. You can have a flag that's given to you if you want a drink or anything to eat. You don't need to leave your chair. Put out your flag, you will get all the service that you need. We've eaten here quite a few times, and seriously we have, and it's been absolutely amazing. I'll do more about that. We have some stuff in line coming up, but right now we're just doing bit by bit. We're not rushing anything, of course, because of Jeanette not feeling so well right now. We've slowed down quite a bit, especially over the last 2 weeks, as you may have noticed. All right, so this, oops, I'm tripping up over everything. Here, am I telling you all, keep your eyes on where you're walking. I'm tripping on every possible thing in sight. Anyhow, I learned my lesson. My toes are hurting. So grounds such as this here, we have not seen exposed since the laying of them. Because originally, I saw some pictures Jeanette showed me from early back in the days of when the sea started to really come in on the west coast of the island and do all of the erosion and stuff. And the actual beach, or the sea, used to come right up to the entrance to Palm Beach condos. This is Palm Beach condos, incidentally. It runs from the ocean, not parallel to the ocean, but straight through, parallel to Mango Bay and 𝐶𝐬. So this is where all their condos are. And this is Mango Bay below, which is the sister hotel for the Sands on the south coast that we visited yesterday. But I've seen this year sea conditions so big on the north swells, they've come right up and gone right across Mango Bay properties. So I would imagine they would probably have seen something like that based on the amount of sand that's moved. Remember, none of these rocks were exposed prior to the passing of Beryl. This was all under sand. All of here would have come down this same height to approximately here, and then it would have tapered off at a 45 degree angle going down to the ocean over here. So you wouldn't have seen any of these rocks whatsoever. The discoloration is caused mainly in the water you're seeing right now, is mainly caused from all the debris that's washing down through these soak-away drains. We just showed you one up there in Holetown. We're going to show you one just in front of us as well. Same thing applies to the sandy area. Be careful when you're going through it, no sink. Mr. Broad and all of the Mango Bay family. This is Mango Bay. I know right now you just can't imagine what's going on here, but you know it's going to be waiting on you by the time you come back. All this will be ready for you. This is sandbags, all we put up inside as it goes into the restaurant. So they obviously were encountering some very, very rusty conditions down here for sure. Thank you, Mango Bay, for making one of the best days of my life. Exactly that, one of the best days of my life. I should say our lives, because I can speak on behalf of Jeanette as well for sure. But you saw the difference. You've seen our vlogs, you've seen our reels. You would know the difference. You would know how much sand is moved from here. Check this out, man. That will really give you an understanding of what's going on here and what has moved. This same amount of sand that's presently here has been moved off of the shore. All right, so we're going to walk a little further down. You will see all of the beach down here that is normally a lot slenderer, although you will see the upper elevations with the little cliff off of them. All that is new sand that's being settled down there. Likewise, going through here would be the same thing as well. This is going to be very soft sand, which we're not going to go through because we can take in what we want to see on this vlog. As you can see, this whole section here where you would drive over the bridge in Holetown, that waterway is now getting a good cleansing for sure. It's all washing down. We've had rainwater, we've had brackish water going in, so you can see some movement up in there, fish and stuff, I would imagine. But beautiful. In case you're trying to say, Nicholas, where are we? I don't recognize the landscape. That's because Discovery Bay Hotel that was there has moved. The construction for that started and stopped. I'm not too sure what stage you're at right now, but that's where Discovery Bay used to be. That was the Sandpiper Inn. It's just known as Sandpiper now. Beyond that, Settlers Beach has not reopened again since COVID, as far as I know. And then we get Church Point, which is Folkestone Marine Park. That would be down there at the furthest point. So picked up another thing. We just did a walk through here, Jeanette and myself, a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago. So you can always have a look back and put in Holetown and have a look. Remember, whatever names you see on the map. Today we put the map in the community section of YouTube. That is not the one to use. That's just to show you what is available. And we've given you a link to go up and get that off of our, I think it's on our Google, in our Google storage. So you can actually download it. When you download it, you can magnify it right up to read all the names visibly. All you need to do is put in any of those names in the search in our actual channel itself, and you'll be treated to vlogs, all the vlogs that were done in those areas. We have a lot of history up there now. We have over 3.5 years of vlogs now up there. Shows you the changes that we've undergone since COVID and where we are prior to this here and where we are right now and where we will be after this, because God's spare life give us the ability. We'll be bringing you updates on this here as we go forward, like see beaches and stuff we'll be building in the island. So one more time, Mango Bay Hotel, Palm Beach Condos, and then we have Camel right next door. That's what's sitting right on this beach here, the facilities that you can come to. In Camel, I know they have a lot of live entertainment in season. I'm not sure what the program is right now. Mango Bay is all-inclusive, and if you want self-contained, beautiful condos which are like home away from home, this will be Palm Beach Condos. And this area, usually transparent, like glass, like transparent and also smooth like glass. Sea conditions, as you can see today, discolored from the rainwater that's coming down. In the distance, the white water you're seeing is where this break is known as Church Point. If you see down here in North Swell, you'll be completely blown away because it completely transforms. Like every other coastline in Barbados, all of the coastlines have their dangers. South, east, west, it makes no difference. If you are not knowledgeable of what you're doing, first of all, don't go and see. Secondly, even if you're knowledgeable, exercise caution, because lives are very important. I know a lot of you are trained for what you do. Just take care and be wary of your own quality and your own, what you have to call your own standard of whatever you're doing. So you would not see that growing from here under normal conditions, because all that would be, well, the very end maybe, but you would not see the manchineel tree, you would not see the green roof at Zaccios, you would not see the person stand up on that manchineel tree or anything down there, because that would normally be a big wall of sand there of all that beach just moved. As I said, half of what you see here is only half of what this beach normally is. Normally this embankment is going to be right out here where all the debris is, and then it will start to go off, and not at a severe angle as it is here. This is obviously because of the wash, a more even gradient going down. So I want to give you your last look at me, because I know this entire time you've only stayed on this vlog because you want to see if I was going to come on. Well, I am on now. Thank you for joining us today. I keep saying us because I walk this journey with Jeanette all the time. Whether she's here or not, she's in my heart. She's walking every step with me, carrying my heart every day, every minute of every day. So whether she's here or not, she's with me. So I can comfortably say, we hope you enjoyed our broadcast today. We hope that all of you who are new to our channel, which is a Journey 246, we hope that you will understand you do not follow us, you walk with us. In the journey we're on, no one's left behind, no one walks in front and leads. We are led by our light. Whatever your light may be, If it's positive on the basis of it, or love and kindness, then come and walk with us, because it's irrelevant what you are walking towards. It's a positivity, and that's what we all walk towards in whatever faith or religion or just spirituality that we have. So come and join us. We love your presence for sure. Again, from Holetown Beach, wish you all a great day. I see some dark clouds above, so Jeanette, get ready and come home to cuddle up. And we will see you later on. Have a blessed day. EMC all the way. Remember, if you have a good sense of understanding of pain, you will have a very good sense of understanding of joy. Whichever of those you're feeling and experiencing at the moment, someone is depending on you. Someone needs to hear a sorrowful story to let them realize where they could be. Someone needs to hear joy to let them realize where they could be. Whether it's the bad spectrum or the good spectrum, it's still an example for others. So share your love, share your kindness, share your joy. The day you need them, I can assure you someone will be there to share it with you. Have a blessed day. Catch you all later.